10 Best Things to Do in Goa. Known as the party state of India, Goa has a distinct, laid-back vibe matching well with its sprawling beaches, bustling bazaars, and legendary nightlife. Whether you're looking to have a beach party for days, read in a solitary hammock, or eat India's finest seafood, Goa is the place to be. Over the last few millennia, Goa has hosted a number of empires, Hindu, Buddhist, Islamic, and eventually Portuguese, the remnants of which you will find in its numerous heritage sites. Here are some of the best things to do in Goa. Number 13. Agonda Beach. Agonda Beach is the second largest beach in South Goa of all the beaches in Goa. A place of tranquility and calmness. It is a gorgeous 3-kilometer stretch of marvelous natural beauty and definitely an unspoilt jewel in Goa. The white sand lining with palm and casuarina trees are overlooked by an enormous hill to the south. It's great for enjoying the waves of the ocean or strolling down in the evening and having a relaxing day at the beach. If you want to take a dip in the ocean or surf, then it will be better that you make a visit early morning when the tides are low rather than visiting in the afternoon or evening, as at this time swimming and surfing can be rough. Number 12. Sahakari Spice Farm. An impressive range of spices, fruits, medicinal trees, and herbs are grown at this lush green plantation spread over 130 acres. Sahakari is lined with seemingly endless rows of India's most cherished spices, including turmeric, cardamom, nutmeg, and cinnamon, as well as a decent range of fruits such as papaya and jackfruit. You'll get to learn about their nutritional qualities and even pick and taste a few samples. Make sure to wrap your day at the spices to use. Number 11. Mahadeva Temple. This 12th century temple is Goa's oldest. It's known for having survived the Goa Inquisition, possibly due to its location within the secluded forests of the Western Ghat Mountains. Dedicated to the Hindu deity Shiva, this stone temple is remarkably quaint. It's a treat for architecture lovers, featuring several intricately carved basalt stone pillars and sculptures that show mythological figures as well as symbols traced to a local dynasty, the Kadambas, who ruled the area between the 10th and 14th centuries. Number 10. Arpora Saturday Night Bazaar. This bustling night market comes to life every Saturday evening at 6 p.m. It's partly a large, open-air party with live music, concerts, and bars, adding a great atmosphere to the score of stalls trading in goods of all sorts, cheap souvenirs, designer clothing, handicrafts, freshly ground spices, and more. Most of Goa's finest boutique designers, restaurants, and bars bring their best to you here, letting you sample a whole range of essential Goan experiences in a single night. Make sure to browse handcrafted jewelry at the Cocoa Roots and Cheshire Cat kiosks, stop for a shawarma from Thalassa or for falafel from Janet and John's, and wrap your evening at Boutique House Bar located within the market. Number 9. Say Cathedral. Say Cathedral is considered to be the largest church in Asia. It's also one of Goa's oldest and has been in service since 1640, though construction on the structure began almost a century before that. It's among Goa's most serene and atmospheric cathedrals, with a plain white facade and seated atop stretches of well-maintained green lawns. The church had 2 towers when it was first built, and while one collapsed in 1776, the other is well known today for housing a large bell known as the Golden Bell. Number 8. Singbal's Book House. Housed in a heritage building at the intersection of 5 roads in Panaji, this bookstore dating to 1936 is one of Goa's oldest. Singbal's is a local legend. The space itself may not seem that impressive at first look. It's deceptively small, with hundreds of books and magazines crammed into congested shelves. But with some patient browsing, you can uncover some rare gems. It is particularly well stocked in travel and Goan history guides. Number 7. Vagator Beach. A beach for those who like a bit of peace, but not isolation. While it's not exactly deserted, Vagator makes for a pleasant beach to spend an afternoon, or even a few days. Umbrellas and loungers line the shore, and restaurant staff will bring food and drink directly to you if you want. Other tourists come here too, but it's not a wild party beach. Nearby you can do a bit of sightseeing at Arpora Fort. Number 6. Ashiyana Yoga Center. This yoga retreat center rests on the serene Mandram beach, and offers all sorts of short and long-term yoga holidays, treatments, and teacher training programs. There's also an Ayurvedic spa and luxurious accommodation on site. There's something for everyone here. Drop-in yoga workshops and classes cater equally to beginners and advanced practitioners, while the detox and Ayurvedic therapies at their spa are some of the most wide-ranging you'll find in Goa. Number 5. Fontainhas. Fontainhas is the oldest of Goa's well-preserved Portuguese quarters. A UNESCO-certified heritage zone, it is dotted with narrow streets that run between colorful, Portuguese-style villas dating to the 18th and 19th centuries. A stroll through this neighborhood is an essential Goa experience. The Chapel of Saint Sebastian, built in 1880, is a good point to pause, ponder, and snap some Insta-friendly shots. Number 4. Agonda Flea Market. This bustling weekly market was founded as a hippie exchange over 3 decades ago, where travelers short of money could barter or sell possessions. Today you'll find vendors from around the country trading in goods ranging from pashmina textiles and terracotta sculptures to electronics. It's a paradise for thrift shopping, and arguably Goa's best flea market. It's also one of its most scenic, with pop-up stores taking up a considerable stretch of the beach. Number 3. Basilica of Bom Jesus. Built in 1605, the Basilica of Bom Jesus is the most known among Goa's churches. It's mostly famous for holding the mortal remains of Saint Francis Xavier, revered as the Apostle of the Inns among Roman Catholics worldwide. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a grand reminder of Goa's rich religious traditions. The basilica is particularly popular for its architecture, featuring an ornate main altar, and several spectacularly carved statues, doors, and columns. There's also a modern art gallery inside, featuring over 30 late 20th century paintings. Number 2. Agonda Beach. The Queen of Beaches, Agonda Beach is a paradise for nature lovers and should definitely be on every traveler's itinerary no matter how offbeat they are traveling. It is the largest beach in North Goa and can accommodate a huge number of visitors. It is located at about 15 kilometers from Panjim, lying on the shores of Arabian Sea. The water and the beach are sparkling clean, thus it is a popular spot for tourists. The place is home to constant sound of popping music and an exciting nightlife. You will also find a number of beach restaurants and local outlets selling junk jewelry, antiques and handicrafts there. Number 1. Dudhsagar Falls. Dudhsagar, which literally translates to Sea of Milk, is Goa's tallest waterfall with a height of 310 meters. The three-streamed, four-tiered natural marvel is tucked deep within the western Ghat Mountains, not too far from the state's border with neighboring Karnataka. Dudhsagar stands amidst dense forests that are rich with rare flora and fauna, and makes for one of South India's most popular treks for intermediate to advanced level trekkers. You can also choose to skip the trek, and visit the area by car for a dose of Goan topography beyond palm tree-lined beaches. Goa is not just about the beaches or its famous nightlife.